Hey everyone, it's Caitlin and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you everything I eat in a day as a vegan. And honestly, the first half of this day has been very interesting. I had some tea and water for my pre-breakfast, and then for breakfast I made a smoothie with some frozen banana, blueberries, ginger, hemp hearts, greens powder, protein powder, and water. And then I just blended all that up, poured it in a glass, and drank it. And then for lunch, I had some of this Spanish flavored white rice, like a protein based rice, with some air fried broccoli and some tempeh and hummus. But for dinner, we are going to be having a movie night. So we're going to have a pizza night and each make our own vegan pizzas. And then we're also going to make some easy movie night snacks. And I'm going to share two of those very easy recipes with you. We've definitely been on that Netflix / Amazon Prime video binge over the last couple of weeks, and it's been nice to just relax in the evening and watch a movie. But I definitely noticed that watching that much TV and having that much screen time before bed was affecting my sleep, and it was a lot harder, or it still is a lot harder for me to fall asleep after watching a movie until I got these Felix Gray glasses. So Felix Gray is proudly sponsoring this video. I'm very excited about these. So I got these sleep glasses. So these are blue light blocking glasses. Blue light is the light that is essentially emitted from a variety of technological screens. So your phone, TV, computer, etc. And it can definitely interfere with your sleep. Some people can get headaches from it if they're exposed to it for a long period of time. It just depends on the person. And Felix Gray's blue light blocking glasses actually block up to 15 times more blue light than other competitor glasses. And not only are these blue light blocking, but they're also their sleep glasses. So as you can see, they have a slight tint to them, but these help to block up to 20% more blue light, which makes it even easier to fall asleep. So I have 20/20 vision. I don't really need prescription glasses, but since I started wearing these, I've definitely noticed a difference in the amount of time it takes for me to go to sleep and just feeling more rested once I get to bed too. So I got these glasses, and Dylan actually got some glasses too. Da 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 da.
Hello.
Dylan has a pretty high prescription, I would say. So the optical prescription is still blue light blocking too. You can wear them throughout the day, and in the evening he got the Harrow style with the gold rim, and I think he looks really cute and smart.
Oh, thanks. I like them. I usually have like more black glasses, so I like switching it up to the gold rim.
And they're not too thick either. Your other glasses are thicker.
Yeah, I like them.
The fancy. So if you guys want to check out Felix Gray, they're actually currently celebrating their birthday right now. So if you place an order online, you get 15% off of your lenses using the code PARTY, but instead of an A, it's a 4. I'll put it on the screen right here. Just click the link in the description below and you get the discount, and you also get a 30-day no risk trial. So basically, if you don't like the glasses, they're not working for you, you can take them back. And if you want to keep them, you still got your discount. So go ahead and check it out if you want to. Now I'm going to get on to making some movie night snacks. We got to start one of them a little bit earlier because it has to cool.
See you later.
Bye, Maya. So we're going to be doing a sweet / savory snack and then a savory snack. But the one that needs prepping ahead of time is some peanut butter stuffed chocolate covered pretzels. It's not a typical movie theater snack, obviously. But I think it's really easy to make. They're really delicious, and it's just like a fun movie night snacker. Honestly, anytime snack to have. I used to eat these all the time when I was studying in college, or like not local, just like a little like corner cafeteria thing in college that had snacks and chips and stuff you could buy with like your dining hall points. Had a bag of peanut butter stuffed chocolate covered pretzels. I don't even know how many of those I bought, but today we're making them from scratch from home. So here I've got some gluten-free pretzels on a plate. They're the pretzels, not the pretzel rods. This is going to be the sandwich essentially for our peanut butter, and we're gonna dunk them in chocolate, and it's gonna be really delicious. I'm loosely basing this recipe off of one I found online, also based on common sense. It's a pretty simple recipe to make, very minimal ingredients. So to start out, I'm gonna make our peanut butter mixture. I actually need to get a better bowl. And then I just have some natural peanut butter in it. There's already salt in this, but if you have unsalted peanut butter, I definitely add a pinch of salt. So we're going to add this to our bowl, and because peanut butter, like natural peanut butter especially, is pretty runny, we need to thicken it up so we can be able to roll it into balls to press our pretzels into. So the easiest way to do that is by adding coconut flour, because it's a great thickener and it absorbs a lot of liquid. If you don't have coconut flour, you could easily do this with like oat flour instead. But we're also gonna sweeten this. The recipe I saw online called for maple syrup, but I'm just gonna use coconut sugar because I don't wanna waste my maple syrup and have more coconut sugar. And I think it should dissolve into the peanut butter. If not, it'll be kind of crunchy. And I also think that that will be kind of good. So my peanut butter is pretty runny and I didn't want to make it any more runny by adding another liquid to it. So after your sugar and peanut butter are evenly mixed, you're going to add in the coconut flour. I'm just gonna go 1 tablespoon at a time. I'm not really sure how much I'm going to need. I'm just gonna keep mixing it until I get basically a non-sticky dough. So if you're making like bliss balls or energy bites before, you know, something that you can hold between your fingers and roll out into a ball without it turning into a hot mess. So I've added 4 tablespoons of coconut flour to this, and as you can see, it's like sticking to my spatula that I'm using to mix. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, this is the consistency we're looking for. So it's not sticking to the bowl anymore. Here, I'll do a close up. So you can see it's still kind of textured, but it's not sticking to the bowl. It's very mushable, and I can like pinch it with my fingers and it's not gonna stick to them. So now I've just got a baking tray lined with parchment paper. So we've got our peanut butter in this bowl. You're gonna use the teaspoon, your finger, to get a ball of peanut butter. Take a pretzel, put it on the pretzel, wiggle it around, seal it shut, place it on the baking tray. So I finished making all the pretzels. They came out, I don't know, I think they look cute. I made about 27 total. So now I'm just gonna pop this in the freezer for about 10 minutes, and then I'll melt some chocolate and dunk them. I just want the peanut butter part to be a little bit more firm. While I wait, I'm gonna eat an apple for a snack, and full disclosure, I did eat some pretzels and chocolate chips while I was setting up for this recipe too, so they were very tasty. It's been about 8 minutes, so I'm gonna start melting my chocolate. You can do this in a double boiler, but I'm just gonna do it in the microwave today because I'm not melting too much and it's easier. So I have some chocolate chips here. You can use a chopped chocolate bar, but I don't have any chopped chocolate bars that I'm willing to melt. I like to eat those for dessert on other days, and they're more like flavored than just like plain chocolate. So I'm gonna put them in a larger bowl so it's easier to mix, but I still want my bowl to be relatively small because I think it will be easier to dunk the pretzels that way. So I'm gonna melt my chocolate chips, but chocolate chips actually have a wax in them that make them like thicker when they melt, so they don't melt as easily. So because of that, I'm going to add some coconut oil to the chocolate too. I'm using refined coconut oil so there's not any coconutty taste. This is totally optional, you can leave it out. But I'm just looking for more thin, glossy coating on my pretzels, and this is going to help. So it's just 1.5 teaspoons of coconut oil. I'm just gonna add that right on in there, maybe. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm just gonna microwave it for about 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna continue to microwave it for 30-second intervals and stir it with a clean and dry spatula, so a new spatula than the one I used to mix the peanut butter, until it's about 80% melted. Then I'm gonna take it out of the microwave and keep stirring till it's nice and completely melted, because we don't want our chocolate to burn, because that's the worst, and then we have to start over. My chocolate is nice and smooth now. My pretzels have hardened. So now what I'm going to do is use a fork, and I'm going to use the fork to pierce like just slightly the inside of the peanut butter, and then just gonna dunk it in the chocolate. I think I might just use a spatula. Oh no, that didn't work. Okay, no, in the peanut butter. Just place the fork underneath it, give it a shake, and then place it back on the baking tray and repeat. Okay, I dipped all the pretzels. I actually had to double the chocolate because I realized the recipe I looked at was only dipping half of the pretzels in chocolate, and I want my pretzels to be completely covered in chocolate. So I melted another batch of chocolate for these. And the last step that I'm going to do is to sprinkle them with a little bit of flaky sea salt, because I love flaky sea salt. I feel like it's the chef's trick to make a kid-y-ish dessert into an adult dessert. So, yep, looks pretty good. These are done. Just gonna let them set in the freezer until we're going to enjoy them. And I just want to say, after I melt chocolate, if I have any extra, I always just put it on a piece of parchment paper and put random things on it to make like a little mini chocolate bar. So today I put some pumpkin seeds, flaky salt, and some dried cherries. So it's been a few hours. Dylan and I split a kombucha, and then now I'm drinking a LaCroix. And I went ahead and made our pizzas, and we're gonna start watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but first I'll show you what's on the pizzas. So here are our pizzas. They are pretty much exactly the same. Dylan's just has a little bit more sausage and cheese on it. So we made my vegan sweet potato pizza crust. I'll link the recipe below, but we didn't have any orange sweet potatoes or yams, so we just used white sweet potatoes. So it actually looks like a little bit more realistic. And then I just sauteed some peppers, red, a green, and a jalapeno with some red onion on the stove. And then we have the Beyond Meat hot Italian sausage. And then we topped it with some vegan Parmesan cheese. Oh, and I also put some oregano and dried basil in the crust.
I'm eating frozen peas for dinner. This is all Caitlin's. I just eat peas.
We gonna eat now. Let's go. We'll talk to you guys again when we make our final snack, which is the popcorn. And we'll give a taste test for the pretzels. We're gonna take a break, make some popcorn. So again, I'm using a recipe I found online. I'll just link it below. But it seems pretty simple. You only need half a cup of popcorn kernels. I got these at the grocery store. Duh, where else do you get food? And then 2 tablespoons of oil. Add it to a pot. Make sure the oil's coating all the bottom. And then the secret is just to add 2 kernels to the pot. And then cover it. And then once they pop, you know the oil is ready. And then after that, you add all the kernels and you actually cover the pot and take it off the heat for a second, so it preps the kernels to pop without burning the oil. So then that way you get less burnt popcorn, which can be an issue when you're making homemade popcorn. And then after all the popcorn is popped, you can toss it with whatever seasonings you want. We were gonna do garlic herb, but it kind of be weird to eat with chocolate peanut butter pretzels, I'm realizing. So I guess we'll just keep it classy and put some salt in it. Okay, it's more than a few seconds between pops, so I think we're pretty much done. Oh dang, we got popcorn. I'm gonna pour it into a bowl. I don't want it to burn. I think it's burning up. Oh God, it just popped in my face. All right, well, started smoking at the end, but I think I saved it before then.
Oh yeah, they look good.
That's half a cup of popcorn. Look how much that makes. Should just had this for dinner.
For dinner?
I'm really good.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself.
Good
Worked
job.
my hard.
Hey, wait, ready? Ready? Ready?
What? That was horrible.
It curved. Oh!
Ow. Dylan's gonna film a taste test of...
Caitlin made me these heart-shaped chocolates. No, I'm just kidding. They're chocolate-covered pretzels.
All right,
Double
let's see
pretzels,
it.
right? 2 pretzels?
Yeah, they saw me make it.
Mmm.
Can we get an inside shot? Well, dang, would you look at that?
Thanks for joining another video. Caitlin is tired and ready to go to bed, so I'm going to sign off for her. Thank you to Felix Gray for sponsoring this video and sending us these awesome glasses. Until next time, peace!